So what is going on, everybody? How is everyone doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Comicave Studios Iron Man 3 Silver Centurion. So let's get into it right away and start off with the box. So we do get a basic style iPhone box for the Comicave Studios line. It says Marvel Iron Man 3, Iron Man Mark 33, Silver Centurion. We do get a very nice image of the figure on the front of the box, and the picture is like risen up, so I like that they did that. It says Comicave Studios. Nothing on the bottom of the box, nothing on the top. There's the one side of it, and then the other side, same thing. And then the back of the box just shows like the features to the figure, like 75% die-cast metal, LED lights, and a bunch of other stuff. And then right here we do get a tab that you can pull on, and it is magnetized, so you just open the box here. And then we do get the accessories on the left and the figure on the right. Then in the middle is a quick start guide to the figure. And I just really dig the style of how they package their figures. It's just very cool looking. But anyway, that is the box. Let's get this figure open and take a closer look at the Mark 33. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look, and Comicave killed it with the detail. The paint and sculpt look beautiful on this figure. I love the metallic red and silver. That paint just looks awesome. Really great job on this piece. The head sculpt looks great. We do get the translucent plastic on the eyes because we do have the light up feature. So nice job on that. Very clean paint throughout the entire figure. The only issue with paint is maybe the black paint or the black wash. Sometimes I won't find it in a certain spot here and there, but it's very minor and you can't really tell too much. Great job on the faceplate there, and then the side of the head and the back of it looks dope. Like I said, I love that black wash or the black paint. It just gives these figures a very nice touch and makes it pop more, and I wish SH Figure Arts would do that with their Iron Man figures. So very nice job on the head there. The torso looks great. We do get the arc reactor that lights up as well. We do get a translucent plastic on there. But beautiful paint and sculpt work all throughout the torso. I like this part right under the neck. That looks pretty damn cool. Beautiful work right here. I love the way that looks. Even on like around the shoulder joint right there. I don't know if you guys could see that, but that looks dope. Really cool looking figure. God damn. And it is 75% die-cast metal, so I do like that. Some people might not like die-cast metal, but I do. I think it's pretty dope. Great job around the midsection. I really love the way this looks. And then the back, once again, great job on it. Nice paint and sculpt all throughout it. I do like the black wash or the black paint and all the sculpted lines. Top of it looks pretty cool too. Really nice job. And then right here is where the switch is. You got to lift this piece off, and then the batteries are there. We'll get into that a little bit later. The arms, you can shift them out and pop them in, and I forgot to mention that in my Mark 42 review, so I apologize for that, but I have them out right now. Then we do get two parts of the shoulder pad. We get the upper part and then the lower part, and you can hinge them up and down. Nice job on the shoulder. I don't know if you guys could see it in there, but they did sculpt and paint it as well. Nice job throughout the entire arm. I like this piece of armor on the elbow to hide the joint when you articulate it. And they did sculpt lines and paint the black wash in the sculpted lines as well on the elbow joint. So I do appreciate that. Great job on the forearms as well. Man, what a beautiful looking figure. Now for the legs here, the hip joints, I do like that circular piece right there. That looks nice. And then the thighs just look awesome. Really nice sculpt and paint all throughout them. I love the way it looks on the front, then continuing on the side. Beautiful work on this figure, man. And then the back of the thighs right there, nice job. And then they did sculpt the lines and then put the black wash on the knee joints as well, so I do appreciate that also. And then on the legs, right on the calf, this piece you can move up. You can move it out a little bit, and I like the way that works. And this actually stays out, unlike the Mark 42, and we have some beautiful tiny sculpted detail right there. That looks incredible. Jeez, great job on the calf right there. That looks dope. And then the lower legs look awesome too, so very nice job on those. And then the feet look good also. The joint right here on the ankle on the left one is a little loose. It's not as bad as the Mark 42 though. And then the bottom of the feet, very nice sculpt work. And they forgot to put some red paint around the peg insert. As you can see, the silver there compared to this one, so that kind of sucks. But it's not like you're going to notice it because it's on the bottom of the foot, and a little bit of silver paint got on the red under the toe right there. But other than that issue, they really knocked it out of the park with this figure. They really exceeded my expectations with this Silver Centurion, and I'm extremely happy owning this figure now. I'm glad that I picked it up. Great job on the detail, but anyway, let's continue on. Moving on to the accessories, we get a bunch of cool stuff included with the Mark 33. So we do get 4 different blast effects. We get a pair for the hands, and very nice sculpt work on these. I do prefer the way these look over the SH Figuarts ones, and they are very sharp, so be extra careful with them. But I do like how the paint blends in from the yellow into the lighter orange into the dark orange. Just blends in very nicely. So nice job on those. We get a pair for the hands, and then we also get a larger pair which are meant for the feet, and you can't peg these into the hands because the pegs are shaped differently, but nice sculpt work on them, and great paint work with the translucent yellow plastic blending into the lighter orange and to the darker orange. Very nice work on that. And then they do just peg into the bottom of Iron Man's feet, as you see the peg inserts right there. Peg them in like so, and they fit in there nice and tight. They won't fall out or anything like that. So cool blast effects. We get 4 of those, and then we also get 10 interchangeable hands. So we do get a pair of open palm blast hands with the peg insert on the palm, because these are meant for the blast effects, of course. And just great paint and sculpt all around on all these hands. I mean, these things look dope. And then the wrist peg insert on the hand here is on an angle, so I do like that. And the way you get the blast effect on, just line up the peg properly, peg it in like so, and then there you go, as simple as that. And that just looks dope as hell. So we do get a pair of those, and then we also get a pair of regular open palm blast hands with the repulsor on the palm there. Very nice paintwork on the silver, and the detail on the fingers and the palm just look amazing. These hands look incredible. And then the peg insert for the wrist again is on an angle, so I do like that. So we get a pair of those, and then we also get a pair of fists, of course, which come on the figure out of the packaging. And nice detail on these as well. So we do get a pair of fists. And then we get another pair of fists with the badass blade coming out the top of the hand. And these are definitely my favorite out of all of them. I mean, that just looks awesome. Great detail just all throughout this hand here. Throughout all of them. And all the hands are much easier to interchange with the Silver Centurion compared to the Mark 42. And then finally we get a pair of these open hands. And just great detail on this all around on it. Just nice job. Just on the fingers. That looks so cool. I do have a little bit of silver paint on the palm right there. But anyway, that is all the accessories included with Silver Centurion. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review. Alright, so now for the light up feature, which is one of the coolest things about these Comicave Iron Man figures. Now the batteries and the switch are both located on the back, right in this piece here. Now up on the silver parts, you got to get your fingernail under it, because this is where it's pegged in here, and it's fairly simple to pop out and put back on. So just pull on both sides and it'll just pop off. The switch is on the bottom, and the batteries are actually covered up. There's these screws, so you have to unscrew that, and this little square piece will pop out. So if you need to switch out the batteries, that's how you do it. And the switch, to have it off, you flick it down. To turn it on, just flick it up, then take this piece, pop it back on. Like I said, it's fairly simple. And then there you go, you have the badass light up feature. And like I said, this is one of the coolest things about these Comicave figures, especially for it being a 6-inch scale figure. But anyway, that is the light up feature. Let's keep moving on with this review. Now for the height of the Mark 33, it looks like it stands a little bit under 6 inches and 1/4 of an inch tall, and then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Mark III Iron Man, the SH Figuarts Mark 42 Iron Man, and the Comicave Studios Mark 38 Igor. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Civil War Captain America and the SH Figuarts Civil War Ant-Man. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku and the Mezco 112 Shadowland Daredevil. Anyway, there's some quick comparisons. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review! So now for the articulation, and I feel like you get much better movement with this Mark 33 compared to their Mark 42, but we do get 2 joints at the neck, so the upper neck joint goes up about that much and then down about that much, so pretty good up and down movement there. We do get some decent pivot, and then it does swivel, but the joint's really tight, and I'm afraid to push it any further, but it does go, as you saw right there. Now the lower neck joint, we get some really good forward and back movement. Look at that articulation there. So nice movement at the lower neck joint going forward and back. We do get a tiny bit of pivot there, and then it does swivel a little also, so nice movement at both those neck joints. Now we do get a point of articulation at the torso right about here under the arc reactor. Doesn't really go forward at all because it gets hindered by this piece here. It does go back a tiny bit. We do get very nice pivot up there, and then it also swivels. Now for the waist, you do have to shift it up. Only goes about that high, and then crunches forward a tiny bit. So with both joints, that's the furthest forward you're going to get the Silver Centurion. Goes back about that much, which is pretty good. We do get some pivot there, and then slight swivel. Now for the arms, the shoulder joint on the left side is so tight on mine. Same with the bicep swivel. The shoulder joints, though, you can shift them out. This one is in and that one's out, as you can tell the difference. So you just pop the joint out, and then there you go. The shoulder pads, there's two pieces of them, so the top piece does hinge up and down. Same with the bottom piece, so I do like that. And then we do get a nice circular motion out of the shoulder joint there. So I do like that point of articulation. Then the arms go out to the sides, a little less than 90 degrees. It will get hindered by the shoulder pad, or they'll pop off if you try to go up any higher. We do get bicep swivel, but like I said, that joint is really tight on both sides of the arm there. And then we have a double jointed elbow that bends in a little more than 90 degrees, so that's good. Now for the wrist joint, I really love their wrist articulation. It is on a ball hinge, so it can swivel at the wrist and then where the joint connects at the hand, so you get nice swivel, of course. And then it does hinge back and forth, but you can move this joint all around and you really get some very nice wrist articulation. The joint just popped off on me, but I really like their wrist joint because, like I said, you get very nice movement with the wrist there. Now for the legs, they do shift down a decent amount, and then you could kick forward about 90 degrees, goes to the back about 45 degrees, and then kicks out to the side a little less than 90 degrees. And then we do get swivel at the hip joint, and then there's also swivel at the upper thigh there, so you do get 2 points of swivel up there. Now we do have a double jointed knee that bends back almost all the way, and then we do get this piece on the calf that can hinge up. There we go, so I do like that. Now for the ankles, we do get the armor around the ankles, and on the front you can hinge it up and down, same with on the heel, so I do like that they added that on there. Now for the ankle joints, you can shift them down a tiny bit. They do swivel, but it gets hindered by the side pieces of the ankle armor, so that's a little disappointing. They only hinge up a tiny bit and then hinge down a little bit better, and then we do get ankle pivot, but it gets hindered once again by the armor pieces on the side of the ankles there. And then we also get toe articulation. So overall, I think we do get some pretty damn good movement with this Mark 33, and I'm overall satisfied with it. Some points aren't perfect, but you're still going to get some really cool poses with this Silver Centurion, and I'm about to show you that right about now. But anyway, that is my review of the Comicave Studios Iron Man 3 Silver Centurion. Hope you enjoyed it. If I had to rate this figure between a 1 through 10, I'd have to give it an even 8. If you would like to know the price and where to buy this figure, you can head over to Agelessgeeks.com. He does have this item in stock right now. And don't forget, if you purchase something from that website, to enter in code name Daredevil in order to get yourself a 5% off discount. I will put more information in the description below. And if you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell icon. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, just give it a thumbs up anyway, because action figures are awesome. But thanks for watching. I will see you later. Daredevil 19 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Comicave Studios Iron Man 3 Silver Centurion. So we do get a basic style box for Comicave Studios. It says Marvel Iron Man 3, Iron Man, damn. So we do get a basic style iPhone box for Comicave Studios. It does say blah 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 blah. So we do get a basic style iPhone box for the Comicave Studios line. We do blah 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 blah. So we do get a basic style box for Comicave Studios. We do get the chapado poopa babdi boo. But anyway, that is the box. Let's get this figure open and take a close look. And we get much better movement with this Mark 33 compared to the Mark 42. So we do ubada chubida baba. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look. Oh, whoopsie daisy. The arms do go out to the sides. Whoops, about 90 degrees. Be careful because those pieces will pop off.